Swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe, 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 swipe. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Swerving, making plays, Ferrari red. Never out my zone, touchdown in my hands. Only fam around me, I can't have no friends. Had to cut you off, you left me out for dead. Ever since I was a teen, had prices on my head. Had to cut you off, you left me out for dead. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, ballpoint on the beat, ballpoint make them dance. Yeah, we came up from nothing, now we're making plans. Yeah, just picked up some bands, Tell her ask it questions when I come and grind. On the run like a runaway. Only way is the money way. New chain, no jewelry. No games, don't fool me. 21, been a boss. Play the game, pay the cost. Heard your rolling TikTok. Need to get another watch. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe, 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 swipe. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Swerving, making plays, Ferrari red. Never out my zone, touchdown in my hands. Only fam around me, I can't have no friends. Had to cut you off, you left me out for dead. Ever since I was a teen, had prices on my head. Had to cut you off, you left me out for dead. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, ballpoint on the beat, ballpoint make them dance. Yeah, we came up from nothing, now we're making plans. Yeah, just picked up some bands, Tell her ask it questions when I come and grind. On the run like a runaway. Only way is the money way. New chain, no jewelry. No games, don't fool me. 21, been a boss. Play the game, pay the cost. Heard your rolling TikTok. Need to get another watch. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Swipe, 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 swipe. Swipe, 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 swipe. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. They do what I do, I'm like Simon says. Swerving, making plays, Ferrari red. Never out my zone, touchdown in my hands. Only fam around me, I can't have no friends. Had to cut you off, you left me out for dead. Ever since I was a teen, had prices on my head. Had to cut you off, you left me out for dead. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Yeah. Ballpoint on the beat, ballpoint make them dance, yeah. We came up from nothing, now we're making plans, yeah. Just picked up some bands, Tell her ask it questions when I come again. On the run like a runaway. Only way is the money way. New chain, no jewelry, no games, don't fool me. 21, been a boss, play the game, pay the cost. Heard you rolling TikTok, need to get another watch. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Swipe. Just picked up some bands, come again. They do what I do, I'm like Simon Says. Yeah, I'm the running man, rapping rubber bands.
What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Trying to see what's going on here. Trying to get my camera to work. Give me 1 second. Camera don't want to work tonight. All right, hopefully it'll come up in a bit. Give me 1 second here. I don't know why it's not coming up. I guess I am still. It's acting crazy. Give me 1 second, guys. My equipment been acting crazy all day, but I would too if I've been nonstop. All right, it's trying to come on. All right, had a little tech difficulty. We're here now. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, y'all guessed it, Blackistan Chronicles on Joel's News and Views. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Guys, I tried to get footage on this particular story because it disturbed me so much. But I guess there is so much crime going on in Memphis, Tennessee, that I cannot find the story the video, but I will share the story with you, and I will also find to try to. Oh, get paused. Hold on. All right, sorry. I will try to share with y'all a video of the actual young man, the other part to the story when I say a family of killers. Now, this right here that I'm about to show y'all, if you have small children, you may want them to walk out the room. If you got the type of person you don't like to hear a lot of tear-jerking stories, then you may want to skip this one tonight because it ain't no politics. I'm digging deep into Blackistan. Don't worry, politics coming up soon throughout the day like I do when I do my drive, but it won't be right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me one moment. So I'm back. I may have to take a commercial break, which I will have to take a commercial break to go get my son, but I am going to show y'all guys this story here because it's straight up sad. It's disturbing. It is. So let's jump into the story right quick and I'll tell y'all what it's about. Uh, we got a brother of a slain in Nashville, Tennessee, charged in his shooting death. A Nashville man has been charged in the shooting death of his teenage brother. Metro Nashville police charged Rodale Lewis. Okay. I don't know why I kept saying Rondale. I meant Rodale Lewis. I might find the actual, as I said. Since I said that. But Rodale Lewis killed his 15-year-old brother, Latharius Lewis, that they call Shubby. Now, the teen boy was killed on October the 4th, shooting in the Edge Hill neighborhood when the shooter opened fire on him and shot him in the back. Police said a fight between the brothers led to the shooting. Now, the 23-year-old had been wanted by the police for days for questioning in his brother's death when he was discovered Wednesday night in a Dickerson Pike parking lot. Authorities called him for more than an hour, trailed him for more than an hour before they attempted to take him in custody at a drugstore parking lot on Harding Road. When confronted, police said Rodale Lewis used his vehicle to hit and push undercover cops, officers' vehicles out the way. He fled to North Nashville where he hid in a trash can until he was arrested by the police. Here's the twist. Latharius Lewis was buried on the same day his sister, 17-year-old Diamond Lewis, pled guilty in the murder of musician Kyle Yorlets. Now, if you don't know about the Kyle Yorlets story, Kyle Yorlets was the young man that was a country singer, a prominent country singer that got killed. It was nationwide. He was in his backyard chilling, not bothering no damn body, and a group of 5 teenagers. At the time, his sister was 15, along with some knuckleheads, and pulled a gun out on this man, robbed him, and shot him. In fact, I think I got the clip for that to show y'all right quick. Give me one moment here. Hey, can y'all cut that down? Because I don't want to put that ding on my show and music. Yeah, that good. No, you good. You didn't know. Now, here's the story right here that I'm about to show y'all right quick before I take a commercial break and get more dig into about his sister being involved in this. If they can show the video right quick. Yeah, right here.
When it comes to trimming your balls, you gotta level up your game.
The brand new Lawnmower 4.0.
The 4.0 has advanced ceramic blades with skin-safe technology. This helps reduce nicks and cuts.
We don't want any snippy snags on our kiwis. No, we don't.
The hair is just flying off and the fruit's not getting cut. Is this how I'm gonna have to eat every kiwi from now on?
The Lawnmower 4.0 is also waterproof.
You can tackle your growing grooming confidently.
Children in crisis, families torn apart, and innocent victims paying the price.
Our News Channel 5 Investigates team has dedicated months to pulling back the curtain on our broken juvenile justice system. For more than 3 months, we've taken an in-depth look at the issues, from solitary confinement to how guns are getting into the hands of teens. Tonight, we'll investigate how the system could be better.
But first, we begin with the judge's ruling in the murder of Nashville musician Kyle Yorlets, a ruling that 2 of the suspects will be tried as adults. News Channel 5 chief investigative reporter Phil Williams spoke with families on both sides of this tragic case. Phil.
Well, Vicki, the latest ruling from juvenile court more than a year after Kyle Yorlets was gunned down means that Diamond Lewis and Decorius Wright will be tried in adult court, facing adult time behind bars.
They're committing an adult crime, and somebody ended up dead. And in that scenario, there shouldn't even be the opportunity for rehabilitation.
Larry and Deb Yorlets were emphatic when we sat down with them this week in their Pennsylvania home about what should happen to the teens charged in the death of their son, 24-year-old Kyle Yorlets. Police charged 5 kids ages 12 to 16 for the armed robbery that turned into murder.
They were all evaluated by a psychologist, and they all knew right from wrong, every single one of them. They knew this was not something they should be doing. They knew they should be in school.
Late Wednesday, the Yorlets family learned that Diamond Lewis, the 15-year-old girl who allegedly instigated the robbery, and Decorius Wright, the 16
Again, I want y'all to see the girl on the right. The girl on the right, this girl is the brother, is the sister of the brothers that recently, of the oldest brother that killed his youngest brother. They all brothers and sisters, right? So imagine that you in court and you can't go to your little brother's funeral because you have to go and face your peers, the public, to plead guilty so you can go ahead on and start your 20 to 40 year process. And your brother, your oldest brother, by the time you do get out, you'll never see him because he'll have life for killing your little brother. This is what happens in the stand, man. I keep trying to tell people this is the reality of the stand. Like, they don't want to be doing this. What's up, Savage? That's just what they have been inbred. You know, you're around gangsters. You don't have no role models. Your mother may be working 2 jobs, or your mama is either getting off on drugs, or you getting passed around from family member to family member like a fucking blunt on a nice cold night by a warm fire. I mean, it's just the shit that it's just what it is. So this is why these kids act the way they act. You know what I'm saying? They don't have guidance. Nobody don't want to be guiding nobody in the hood unless it's about trying to do hood shit, as you see right there, robbing and stealing, because that's what they cultivated in these kids' head. You can't go out here and work for what you want because you are oppressed by the invisible white man. So that's why in the stand, they do these stupid ass crimes because they around stupid ass people, and then they throw these children whole life away. Their whole life away. This boy gonna raise up being a savage in the prison system. He's gonna be a professional knife maker. That's gonna be his profession. Knife maker and cooking in the damn soup kitchen of the jailhouse. One is a girl and one is a boy. That was the girl right here on the right where my arrow is. This is the young boy. I was just showing you that this young girl here on the right here, her brother is the one you see in the background picture when I first came on, because her oldest brother that's also lived in the house with them killed him the day she pled guilty over something stupid. I'm telling you, man, this is what it is in the stand. All right, y'all. I just want to give y'all that. I'm getting to go to commercial break, get my son. I'm finna play some music, come back. I'm finna show y'all what also happened in the stand this weekend at these parties. Hold on tight. I'll be right back.
Sound Production. Production.
We back. Sorry for the delay, guys. Sorry for the delay. Had to get my son, so I had to go and pick him up right quick. But this, get back to what I'm saying. This is what is going on in the stand, man. Like, just think about this mess. This is what goes on. And nobody talks about this. Ever. They never talk about these situations. Never. It's like a well-kept secret. Can't talk about it.
Year-old boy who apparently pulled the trigger would be tried as adults. The family's response posted on the Justice for Kyle Yorlets Facebook page. Finally, the news we have been waiting for. Justice will be served. They had watched as the teen's attorneys had argued to keep them in the juvenile system.
Look for a message that's going to send out to all the others.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? They got their lawyers saying, keep them in the juvenile system. They're too young to go to jail. But again, y'all know how it is in the stand. Or if you're not from the stand, I'm about to tell you. Usually when you start getting in trouble at those ages of tender ages of 12, 13, 14, 15, guess what? It's too late. It's a wrap. Once they let you off the hook and you done got that sense of Shoot, all I got to do is a few years and I could be out at 18, 19, 20, 21 on good behavior. Shit, man, I know I could get away with light time when I get an adult. You don't learn anything. But see, now doing that sends a message charging them as adults. Because now it's letting all these other kids know, yeah, you can be crazy and follow the lead in the stand like your brothers, your cousins, and everybody else around you. But guess what? You'll be in the same predicament. And there is nobody gonna be out here for you to take care of you once you get in there. It's gonna be all you. You ain't gonna be hardly getting no commissary like that. All that's gonna slow down. People will say they love you and hold you down in the pen for a little bit, and after that, 2, 3, or not even a year, sometimes 6 months, you don't get nothing. You don't hear from nobody. Everybody moving on. And here you is, stuck in a cage.
Juveniles in Nashville.
We can do anything
that we
we
can
want.
commit armed robbery and murder and still be left in the juvenile system. And whenever I turn 19 years old, I'm going to get out scot-free with a clear record.
We recently asked Decorius Wright's mom what she thought should happen.
I feel like that, of course, he have to do some kind of time because Mr. Kyle was an innocent victim. But thing I'm saying is not his whole life.
Kyle lost his whole life. And that would...
You see that? I'll go play that one more time. This is what all these Blackistan moms do. Every time they children, they fail their children with this crazy mentality of not surrounding them with male positivity in a nuclear family home, trying to get them out of the gutter. They always start crying, talking about, my child should get some punishment, but not all that. These people lost their son. Their son was in the backyard barbecuing. He in the backyard chilling. He wasn't doing nothing but in his own backyard. And you got these little son people come through with all these emotions and stuff on Blackistan, getting all this false influence, coming out here and took this man's life. This man was in a nice neighborhood. They went to his neighborhood and rode up on him in the backyard. You can't make this up. What about Kyle's justice, Kyle Yorlets? What about his family justice? I'm being real. You know I'm being real. These little son motherfuckers came through, all upset in their emotions, acting like they done got coached by paid in full. Got their little mask and stuff up. No, some of them don't even wear masks. Got their little weapons ready to go. Like this is some damn video game off of GTA 5. Mom and them working 3 and 4 jobs trying to look out for them. Or if they're not working 3 or 4 jobs, she's out here trying to chase a man. It's always something. They ain't never got no guidance. And then when they commit shit like this, everybody in the family wants to cry and say, oh, please, give them a second chance. Or what if it was your child? Well, first and foremost, if it was my child, it wouldn't be out there like that. The percentage would be very low. Because, once again, my children have a father in their life. There's a difference. My children have discipline in their life. There's a difference. Some of these parents don't discipline these children in the stand. They too busy either trying to be their friend or trying to teach them how to be the toughest thing since, I don't know, since freaking Tupac came into play. But remember now, all these children are oppressed. All these children are oppressed. But look at the resources these kids have at their fingertips that nobody in the stand don't encourage these kids to touch. Because they so scared if somebody touched that, they're going to get out the stand and forget about it. I'm telling you how black people in the stand think, man. Oh, don't you worry. We got some Glacier Valley stories coming up too. Some twisted mindset. Because y'all got to understand, this is how America thinks in poverty. Everybody in poverty have a messed up mindset. You know what an old person told me one time? This is straight facts. If you take a poor man, and put him around a group of rich people, within a year to 2 years, that joker's going to get successful. You put a rich man around a bunch of savages and people that are poor and got their hands sticking out, within a year, that motherfucker gonna be broke. You know I ain't lying. It's just like going to the barbershop with a head full of hair. You keep hanging around that son bitch, you're gonna get a haircut. Let's go play that clip one more time with what this mom is saying and what this other mom just said.
Clear record.
We recently asked Decorius Wright's mom what she thought should happen.
I feel like that, of course, he have to do some kind of time because Mr. Kyle was an innocent victim. But the thing I'm saying is not his whole life.
Kyle lost his whole life. And that would be equal payment. At least her son's still alive. She can still speak to him.
Now, meanwhile, our investigation has uncovered exclusive new details in the Kyle Yorlets case. You'll see what we discovered and what it says about Tennessee's broken system beginning next week. Vicki?
But see what the shout out to news people over there and see. What they're not looking at is that broken system is not only in Tennessee, it is everywhere. This broken system is everywhere. It's everywhere. It really is. It's everywhere. I mean, it is everywhere. And what's sad is, good night, son, these family members that son got killed, he was just a starting musician. That's all he was. A starting musician. Just started getting him in a band, starting to really get his feet wet in the music industry. And he got his life cut short because of ratchetness. Of straight ratchetness. But I know y'all didn't come here for just this story. But there is some more stuff that happened in Blackistan. Oh, it's some more. Believe that shit. Because you gotta remember it was Halloween, right? Let's talk about what happened in Halloween this week in Blackistan that you won't hear from anyone else because people don't want you to know what happened in Blackistan. Let's go on to Sacramento, California. Let's show you how crazy it got. What up, bro? My brother's up in here. What up, bro? Just telling everybody what's going on in the stand, man. Y'all, while y'all come in on the YouTube side, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Because like I said, we get deep into staying tonight right quick. I'm not going to have your time too much tonight. I know everybody have other obligations. But I just want y'all to understand all the stuff that went on in the stand this week.
For intelligent identity protection, Smarter is Identity IQ. Smarter is sleeping soundly, knowing your identity is safe. Click or
areas. Shots were fired in the and deadly Halloween weekend in the Sacramento and Stockton areas. Shots were fired in at least 2 Halloween parties, launching several investigations. This was a scene in Sacramento County overnight. Last night at a business on Palm Avenue. 7 people were shot, 2 of them died. New at 11, a woman tells us her son, Terrence Long, was killed.
All Terrence do is go to work, hang out with his girlfriend, and go to events. That's who he is. And he loved his family.
Pamela Welch is grieving the loss of her son.
All right, my friends, let me tell you what happened in these hood parties and why things get out of control. This is what happens. See, at the hood party, everybody that's toxic that you can think of do not get the memo that they shouldn't bring their ass to the party to cause toxic bullshit. And there's nobody out there that actually enforce that the toxicness should not be around. That's number one. Number two, when you go to a hood block party, especially a Halloween party, 4th of July, any major event, there is never any security. Because we black folks don't like cops. We don't. We don't like cops. We don't like no security. See, we think security as having, you know what I'm saying, Debo, who may be in the crowd or maybe close to us and maybe like, yo, man, you need to back up and go type of dude. You know, maybe 1 or 2 in the crowd may, you know, do some crowd control. But 9 times out of 10, it don't happen that way. We don't believe in security. We don't believe in none of that bullshit. Or everybody saying, well, I got my gun on me, so if anybody pop off, we'll just, whoever can draw the fastest. Which, again, this never happens. Sacramento, California, where this happened. This is just how the hood acts everywhere in the US of A. Maybe a different area, but this is how they act. So what happens is that this guy here probably was minding his own business. Somebody got into it with somebody and things start going off. Because we as Sun folks, when we get together and we start shooting, we don't look at shit. We don't. We don't look. We just start shooting. It's just what it is. It ain't like it when you go to a Glacier Valley party Okay, with my boy, shout out to AK Nation, say with glacier gliders. You know, when the shots go out, people are looking. People are being very extra careful. You know what I'm saying? They're actually hitting the target. We don't do that, unfortunately. But unfortunately, this is what happens with that type of behavior going on. Now, this man is dead. He's dead. All he wanted to do was chill on Halloween. As all he wanted to probably do, have a good time. But unfortunately, you can't do it in the stand. And you know Sacramento is also one of the most liberal cities in Cali, which damn near all of California is liberal as shit. But I'm just saying, it is one of the most, okay? They pride themselves in being extra woke. I just don't understand, why is there no march for this young man right here that got killed at Halloween party? Where y'all at? Y'all Wokians of California. Maxine Waters, why ain't you throwing a fit? You know, taking your James Brown wig off and acting a fool. Yeah. But see, that's what I'm doing. Me and AK Nation, we doing God's work. We showing y'all how it's really like in all cultures. Because see, everybody got this misconception of myths that black folks, you know, a lot that get killed just start their own thing, or they just always been like that. No, it's not always that way. There's more to the story. There's a more to the story. And 9 times out of 10, people like this are bystanders. Yeah, he got the gold in his mouth because he a hood dude. You know what I'm saying? A lot of hood dudes got gold in their mouth and work hard and work 2 or 3 jobs. But again, being a hood dude, you like to be at the hood spot when you get your day off and vibe with your people. Jake, I know, Jake, but at the same time, it doesn't help our narrative either. You know, it don't help Glacier Glider narrative when you see the spike hair. You know, and even though they're good hard workers, it's just that unfortunately he just went to a bad area, probably an area he was comfortable with, people from the neighborhood that he knew. He thought it could never happen to me. You know, I'm good. I've been here this long. I done made it past 30 plus. They ain't gonna do this to the boy. Yep, that's Maxine there. That's right, Maxine. James Brown stunt though. This is what happens out here, man. I mean, you can't make this shit up. But they don't get no march. They don't get no march. They don't get no march. They don't get NAACP. How many of y'all, put 1 in the comment section if you think NAACP has sent flowers to this boy's mama house right now and have planned a Stop the Violence rally in Sacramento based upon this Halloween party and all the violence that Sacramento has experienced this year. Put a 1 if you think they have done that. Put a 1 if you think that Al Sharpton is about to jump on that plane, okay, even though he might hear "Let's Go Biden" on the PA system. And he's going to set up a rally to help this young boy's family get justice that they deserve, to stop the violence and not let this happen to anyone else. Exactly. Shout out to my producer, R. Roger. Crickets. Let's continue with this sad story.
On Terrence Long. She says he was killed in a shooting at a party in Sacramento County. She describes her son as a hardworking man, and her family is devastated.
They're in disbelief. Even after.
All right, I got to say one more thing. I got to show y'all, this is how they do in the hood, okay? I want y'all to see how my man dressed right here with the suit on. Okay, that's how you know this cat from the hood. The gator shoes, the gold watch. You see right here, the Muslim bow tie. Yeah, in the Kango. Yeah, this brother straight from the hood. He's Cali. He is Cali sharp. That's that Cali sharp dressing. You see a cat dressed like that, yeah, he's straight hood. There's no mistake about it. That brother is hood. There is not an inkling of, no. We talking about drinking a 40, drinking some Hennessy mixed with some good old fucking, you know what I'm saying, Coke. He might even drink the Hennessy straight out the bottle, baby. That's hood. You know, that's that hood right there. You can't find that nowhere else. Not trying to be funny, just being realistic. But just imagine that. You would think that he go to a party like that, a guy that works hard, connected with the neighborhood like that, he wouldn't get hurt. Who would want to hurt him? You would think that they will make sure before they pull those weapons out. Wait a minute, man. Let me make sure old boy ain't around, because I don't want to get him or any of my other homeboys. Exactly, Roger. Hennessy and Remy, baby, all day long. Hennessy and Remy. And don't forget, maybe a splash of Coke on that. A splash of Coke. You mix the Hennessy and the Remy with a splash of Coke with some ice. That's that look right there. With the black and mild. You can't, bro. I'm telling you, that's hood right there. You can't fuck with that. That's straight hood. Okay? That's straight hood. But unfortunately, the man was trying to have a good day, and this is what happens. Diamond in the back. Exactly. You know what it is. You know how it get down. See, y'all be sleeping on Jake. Jake really from the hood. Jake be acting like he not. Let's continue.
And her family is devastated.
They're in disbelief. Even after I got the phone call at 3:30 in the morning, Texas time, I still called his phone, hoping he would answer. I still text him, hoping he would text back, because that's how much in disbelief that we were in.
The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office has not given any details on a suspect. Welch hopes by speaking out, someone will come forward.
My hope and prayers go out to the other family, because I am aware that there are other families impacted by this senseless killing. And I'm praying that whoever's working the case, the detectives, or whoever's watching the news, that somebody will come forth and say something. Because some innocent lives were taken, innocent people were hurt, and somebody knows something out there.
Terrence is 32 years old. One other person was killed in that shooting. A third person was taken to the hospital in serious but stable condition.
I'm back, man. That's sad. Shout out to his mother. You can tell that his mother is one of them old school mamas. That woman that was talking, that one of them old school moms, okay? She around my mama era. All right, that's that baby boomer that didn't got fucked up. Those are the ones that will backhand the hell out you, okay? Those are the ones that are, let me tell y'all something. When you get one of them old school mamas like that, they reach out and they just hold you like this. When you start acting a fool and you like 50, 60 years old and you like a foot taller than them and they just do that slow thing like that, like, you gonna listen to me today, player? Yeah, that one of them mamas, okay? And that one of them mamas that can throw down in the kitchen too. I guarantee you her ass can cook like a mug, boy. I'm telling you, that one of them old school moms. That's one of them church going, I love the Lord moms. I can tell by the spirit of how she talks. She one of those good type of moms. And she look like those type of, she sound like that type of mom. She ain't gonna lie on her child. She ain't gonna be one of them try to put her child on a pedestal. She just basically said, my son worked and came home. And we did at first, he worked 2 jobs. He had a chance to be off of both jobs to go out and enjoy his day. Ain't that something? You off on 2 of your jobs, and then that's what happened. So I'm quite sure this cat was very independent, hardworking. I don't think he had any kids, because she would have said something about his kids. I think this was a really upstanding citizen. He just was hood. So I just want to make y'all understand that there is people in the hood that are upstanding, okay? Even though I make my jokes and say what I say, is that's the comedian side of me, there is some real upstanding brothers in the hood that work like that that got the gold, got the chains, and like that stuff, but they work hard and they really do keep to themselves and really do try to make a difference and try to build something in the future for themselves. Okay, they want to get out the stand. They want to be a success story. But unfortunately, with the wokeness that they got and the awareness that they try to provide themselves for 32 straight years, didn't help in this case. Wrong place, wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. Now, I know I'm probably going to get some flack with some people about how I break shit down in Blackistan. They might say I'm trying to be a coon, I'm trying to be this or that. But at the end of the day, if you don't like my content, I tell everybody else, just don't click on the motherfucker. Because this is just seriousness. I'm the most realest person you're going to find on YouTube. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you. Now, we're going to go to another one that happened that nobody's talking about. And let me tell y'all, they're not talking about it. You know what CNN talking about right now? CNN talking about the most violent thing that they had experienced this weekend is hearing a pilot say, "Let's go, Brandon," in the middle of a flight. You got CNN talking about the most violent thing they experienced is going to a sporting event and hearing "Let's go, Brandon" at all college and professional games. They're not talking about what we're talking about tonight. They're not breaking these situations down of shootings that are happening all across the country. They're not. And if they did, because they don't care. Exactly, they don't care. They don't care. Like my son said, they don't care. They don't care at all. Because they would have to prove that they're once again wrong. Well, we're going to go to the East Coast now. Let's go in the East Coast. I hate to do this one, y'all. We got to go to Florida. Now, before I visit Florida, please understand that Florida is the most ratchet state. Don't get it to it. Ron DeSantis is a good motherfucker. Yeah, I heard. He was good. He's straight up. He's a G. Exactly. So that's what they're worrying about. Even though Ron DeSantis is a G, I don't want y'all to think that Florida is a sweet state, okay? When you start getting towards Florida, and you get in the Florida state line, all bets are off. All bets are off. Florida is a different type of people. You know when they tell you that Chicago is a different type of people? The three craziest motherfuckers on the planet on this nation, in the nation, come from three places. That is the Bronx, Chicago, and the state of Florida. You think I'm lying? Research the stats. That's where they from. That's where they're from. When you see people from Florida have these dreads that's like Wiki, these little big crazy dreads, yeah, that lets you know these jokers are real. Anybody that does it, when you got people holding gators and running in the store, smiling, doing pose, yeah, that you don't fuck with that state. That's a different breed of people. You shout out to B Duncan. That's a different breed of people. You have to be a little more reserved with them. You can't just say crazy shit with them. It's a whole different type of monster. But we about to go and talk about what happened in Florida. Sorry, B Duncan, I had to get your state, man. But it's what it is, man. You'll thank me later when you see the footage. Y'all, bless the area tonight. I meant to put my links in. I should have gave it to Roger to put them in, but I wasn't thinking. But oh well, I will try to put it in a few minutes here. So if y'all want to donate, like I said, this is the most realest broadcast you're gonna get. Besides AK Nation, my mentor, I got to give him props too. But yeah, it's one of the realest, man. We get it in over here. Definitely get it in over here. So let's play this clip for you.
First, though, a deadly shooting on Halloween night. Police are investigating what led to gunfire as teens attended a party. This is News 6 at 4:30. I'm Julie Broughton. I'm Lisa Bell.
And I'm Ginger Gadsden. News 6's James Barbero takes us to the violent scene in Palm Bay.
As teenagers party on Halloween, gunfire sends 3 to the hospital, one of those people dying.
We had a party and someone started shooting up the party.
Palm Bay police now identifying that young man as 19-year-old Frank Glover. Police say Glover's brother is
Frank Glover. Ain't that something? There's always some crazy looking terrorist like to mess somebody up for having a good time. It never fails. It never fails. There's always some looking terrorist that mess somebody up from having a good time. Always. Oh, Frankie. Now I guarantee you Frank was probably mad about something. Girl didn't pay him no attention, or he saw an op at the party and he was having too much fun. I tell you, man, you can't make this shit up. These people do not take days off in the stand. They don't take off days in the stand. Let me make sure you understand that. Because, see, a lot of y'all think that in the stand it's a game at nighttime in these parties. No, it's not. They never take a day off. They're always on demon time. They are always ready to turn somebody's TV off, cut somebody damn wires. They're ready to go every damn time. Let's get back on this joint.
one of the 2 other gunshot victims. Police say they're not sure how the violence started at the Hive Lounge event space on Palm Bay Road. Police say the shooting happened in the parking lot of the shopping plaza just before 11 o'clock Sunday night.
That's when we heard the gunshots go off.
Rosemary Rush says her 19-year-old daughter recorded this video at the party before the chaos.
There were so many people. This whole place was full of cars.
She
I want y'all to understand something. Beaver County, Florida is the most liberal area that you can get before you hit Miami-Dade. Okay? That's liberal city. That's all they know. They don't like the police. They believe in defunding the police. They woke. Over there is a whole different breed, okay? All the mayors over there, I'm quite sure predominantly of them are all liberal. You cannot be a conservative and live in that area right there because they act so retarded. They get triggered by anything. But look what happens. These kids were having a party before. This is before 11 o'clock. She's supposed to pop off between 1 and 2. Okay? That's at the earliest is 1 and 2. The latest is at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. Because 3 is demon hour. We all know that. But unfortunately, that didn't happen this time. It happened at 11. It happened before 11. So this cat done got heated before 11. Damn. At Halloween? Halloween night? Ain't you supposed to be focusing on trying to get a nice little young lady with a nice outfit when you're that age and try to blow some of that testosterone off? Oh my God. You can't make this shit up, y'all. Yeah, I'm hearing flights getting canceled. I will get on that tomorrow. I got to get my Blackistan on right now. Because I got to keep y'all fed with this. Because I know this is one of y'all favorites. So let me get up off here and play the rest of this right quick.
Says a car belonging to their family, parked where they live at the Arlington Pines townhomes, was hit by another car. As police say, more than 100 people got out of here as fast as they could.
Their tires screeching. People are running and flying out of the parking lot.
The Hive Lounge did not respond to us Monday. The business's Facebook advertised hosting birthday parties, private events, and movie nights. Police say they don't even know who booked the party.
Right now, we don't have a person of interest. Hopefully, the two individuals who are injured can start recalling who they were interacting with and give us some information.
So we'll update you as we learn more, including if police identify a suspect. They say they're looking at surveillance right now. In Palm Bay, Brevard County, I'm James Sparvero, getting Results News 6.
Y'all saw that? Just like that. Just like that. The whole party stopped. People trying to kill each other, trying to get out the parking lot. This is in Palm Bay, Florida. Now, are they going to find the suspects that did it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Florida's a touchy-go place right now in those liberal areas. But I do know this. It's getting to the point now that's why I don't go out. That's why I quit going out. I quit going out like that when I turned about 27, 28. Because I know how demon time is out here in these streets. Because everybody is too heated now. It ain't like it used to be. You could go to a party, get messed up, everybody have a good time, or you're a young guy, you can find you a young girl. You know, everything is screwed up now. Too screwed up. Too screwed up. It don't take that much for things to go left. I mean, this is just what happens. Then in Chicago, there was another shot, another shooting, Halloween party. I'm just gonna play that. You know how Chicago get down. After I play this, I'm going to wrap this thing up because I just want y'all to understand how real it was for everybody for Halloween. There was no good times for Halloween this year. Lightfoot dressed up like always, Beetlejuice. She has her costume on all year long. Y'all didn't know that? All year long. Beetlejuice of Chicago. A walking damn mascot. Can't make that shit up. I'm not going to be able to play that one. Hold on, y'all. I love you. Love you too, son. See you in the morning. See you in the morning.
On a shooting at a backyard Halloween party in the Joliet area. Gunfire rang out there just after 12:30. More than a dozen people were hurt. 2 of them are dead. NBC5's Lexi Suter spoke with a man who was there.
Crime scene tape surrounds a block of homes near Grinton and Jackson in Joliet Township.
Everyone was having a good time. We were back there dancing, and all of a sudden, a group of people just started firing shots, and everyone fell to the floor.
Adolfo.
Now, here's the thing I want everybody to know about Chicago. It's not only Sun people shooting up places, okay? All right. We got glacier gliders. We got the Hispanic connection. We got the Asian touch. Everybody in Chicago is on demon time. So I just want to put that out there. I mean, I know it's predominantly Sun men, but there are also other ones as well that are following in footsteps. So just keep aware when you're in Chicago, anybody can light your ass up, okay? So just don't think because you see the nice guy with the smile on his face and he may be a glacier glider, oh, well, I'm safe. Nope. Better be careful. And by the way, shout out to the Supreme Court because they're thinking about revising some of these laws for these major cities that have these strict gun laws like Chicago, New York, the state of New Jersey, Philadelphia, especially California, so people can have access to a gun to protect themselves. That's right, to protect yourself from what? This wave of crime that these liberals don't want to fucking fix. Let's continue.
Sandoval returned to the area today searching for belongings he lost while running away from the gunfire. He was one of more than 200 people celebrating Halloween at a backyard house party when 2 men opened fire on the crowd from an elevated porch.
When they started shooting, I felt like the ricochets of the bullets, and when I started feeling them, I pushed my girlfriend to the side and she fell, and I fell with her. As I'm getting back up, like people just started stomping on me.
A sergeant with the Will County Sheriff's Department was actually in this area at the time, quickly responding after hearing those gunshots and seeing over 100 people running away down Jackson. The Sheriff's Department confirms 2 people lost their lives and more than a dozen others were injured, 4 of them with life-threatening wounds. Adolfo is counting his blessings today, knowing the outcome was so much worse for so many others.
Thank God I was aware of my surroundings because it happened right next to me and my girlfriend. Like right next to us. Literally, we felt the bullets ricochet and everything. And I just feel bad for the innocent people, man. Like it didn't have to be like that. You know what I mean?
Police are still searching for the shooters, not yet sure of their motive. Lexi Suter, NBC5 News.
Let's get this straight. Will County is a suburb of Chicago. They don't have crime like that. It is predominantly Latino and also Glacier. Okay? Glacier and brown Sun people. Okay? Brownmen. Vatos and Vatas. That's right. And Vatas. And glacier gliders in that area. Ain't that many it's not that many Sun people over there. It's a very few. So it's a safe area. It's supposed to be. You know, you want to still go to Chicago, get your work in, whatever your money, your business. But you want a reasonable, nice, comfortable spot. You move out to the suburbs like Will County or the lakes, you know, stuff like that. Or even Lake Charles, Indiana, you know, or East Chicago, Indiana. Those type of places. But unfortunately, y'all, those places in the state of Illinois that's supposed to be the suburbs of Chicago is just a safe haven for all the criminals to go to still be on demon time. But that's what happened when you have a shitty ass leadership for a city that thinks about getting her nails done and looking good for Paul Bunyan and not stepping up to the plate and looking out for what's really going on in her city. This is what happens when you get people that want to talk about bullshit agendas instead of worrying about trying to fund the police so they can do their job. This is what happens when the police is not scared of the criminal. They're just scared of the fact of the matter, if they do their job, that they will be locked up like the criminal for the rest of their lives for doing the right thing. That's why all of these liberals are freaking out now, because their defund the police agenda has not done nothing but cause chaos. They can't get nobody to be a cop. Nobody don't want to come back in being a cop. People are done with it. It's about to be like the purge in this motherfucker. Nobody is not going to want to follow the law. Why? Why? What good would it be? Because you have politicians and the justice system that has allowed these grifters that's in power to pull the wool over their eyes that don't work. If you look at this year, all the crimes that we've experienced, we've seen the most brutal crimes we report on this channel. About 65% of them were repeat offenders, and all of them got a slap on the wrist. Guys, that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. Oh no, that was Seattle, and Portland is on board. No, Portland is asking for that. Portland, Ted Wheeler is asking for that. Portland is asking for that because they can't get any good cops. Nobody wants to be a cop. They see what they have let them get berated and how they have been treated. That's why all the cops are leaving the force. New York was projecting at least 80 cops retiring and never coming back. Exactly. Kim Fox, 25,000 felony cases. That's why, guys, you see what you see. Guys, do you know that we got pedophiles so bad right now? Pedophilia. And this, when I say pedophilia, I'm going to say pedophilia. I'm going to say violators on adults. I want you now, y'all men. This is for y'all men out here. Cause I got to tell y'all this, and I'm gonna close up for the night. As men, I want y'all to think about how disturbing this thing got. And old school Jake could probably testify. He'll probably be on the same type of time I would be on. Imagine you as a man is sitting beside another man and y'all about to take flight to go somewhere on a flight. Okay, you're going to see family, you're trying to do something. And this crazy motherfucker put his hands on your leg and proceed on to pleasure himself. You know how disturbing that is. Exactly. That's how real it's done gotten now. I mean, I know, people think that's funny, but that's how real these predators are getting now. They are getting so comfortable. They are doing that on hard to men as testosterone men. Y'all ain't get what I'm saying. This man was so horrified, he couldn't even punch the dude. He was like, yo, I can't punch him. I couldn't. He said, I was horrified. I never seen nothing like that. Me, I'm not going to get horrified. When I get through with him, believe me, when he see that downstairs, he's going to have flashbacks. I mean, real flashbacks. But this is what we got to do now, because this is the world we living in. And people are allowing these type of individuals to keep coming out over and over again into society with no consequence. I have a daughter. I have a wife. I even may have a future daughter-in-law. So you preach. That's where we from. There you go, girl. That real men. We don't do that. Hell nah. Yeah, exactly, Roger. Roger, that's disturbing. That's disturbing, man. You don't. Where they do that at? We not used to that shit. Hell nah. As a man, no way. Man, hell nah. Even Sonya like, oh hell nah. Exactly. Imagine that. Imagine, and women, imagine if that was your husband and that dude did that. Like, let's say you couldn't get the seat by your husband, or sometimes flights you can't be by your significant other. But imagine that. Imagine if you was sitting there in horror and seeing something like that, and your husband get violent. Y'all know y'all women be done killed that man. Damn me, excuse my friend. Sorry, you two, don't trip. But y'all know y'all be done took that man out. Y'all know y'all be done took that man out. I know my wife would have. Oh Lord, I don't know if it wouldn't be good. She wouldn't give me a chance to get a hold of him. It'd be over. I know a lot of y'all women would have took him out. He would have been the first man getting taken out by a woman on an airplane. Man, what was your thoughts when you was taking him out? I really was in another world. I blanked out. I don't remember. Oh shit, man. Yeah, that's where we at, guys. Y'all jump in the comment section. Let's get that algorithm up. And I need y'all to tell me what y'all think about Blackistan News tonight and everything else. I will be back on probably sometime tomorrow before I go to work. We'll discuss what's going on with these flights. I got to do my research, see what it is, and touch base on some of this politic mess. But still, I'm going to keep it coming with the Blackistan Chronicles and the Glacier Valley Chronicles as well. So please like, share, subscribe. Y'all know how we do. I'm out.